Oh, hey guys. Y'all are already in here. What's up? What's up? I was freaking out thinking wasn't a video today. I even put an alarm. No, there definitely is a video. I just actually, I was actually having a really good like learning moment with Vernon, my husband, for you guys who don't know. And I feel like things happen in divine timing. So I really try my best to like stick to a schedule, but sometimes it's important to have those conversations. So we just got done having like a really good conversation. But thank you for waiting. I appreciate it. Whew. Hi, Devin. Hi, Felicia. Hi, Chantal. I am getting Instagram up to speed. Let me just pull it down a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Hey, Hope. How are y'all doing? Oh, Instagram, you're a little out the picture. So I'm just I'm gonna sit a little sideways today. We're chilling today. It's self-care Sunday. I will be washing my hair very soon. So, I'm just chilling today. How about y'all? What are y'all up to for today? Hey, Instagram. Hi, Just Kelly. Hi, Robin. Let's see. Raina's here. What's up, girl? What's up? Hi, Nikki. Hi, Bianca. Hi, Val. You got the TGIN hair mask and your hair is moisturized. I'm happy to hear it. I'm glad it's working for you. How am I doing? I'm learning lessons, y'all. I don't know, maybe we'll talk about it in this live, but every situation that happens to you, good or bad, is an opportunity to learn a lesson, and I am learning the lessons. Dallas says, oh, is it pronounced Dallas? That's pretty cool. I'm ready to be elevated. My diffuser's on. I clean the apartment. I'm ready to relax. Yes. Actually, I have my crystals here. I'm wearing my spiritual armor, but I have like my crystals down here. And so, yeah, we just gonna be chilling today. Brag Different says that I just got done doing my hair after like 6 hours. I'm exhausted. I believe it. That would have been me if I had started. I didn't start my hair yet. I might start after this live. And I saw that Priscilla says that she's relaxing. Capturing Beauty is spending her Sunday meal prepping. So we're all getting prepared for the week. And my intention for this video is that this is really going to be like a moment. Yes, my 12 present and ready. Okay, y'all ready. I don't even have to set the stage, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is really just a chance for us to connect and to learn, put new tools in our toolbox so that we can manifest and really like live. It's not even, of course, manifesting happens every second. Every time you think about something, you're creating the experience in your life, but really it's more so focusing on just recognizing your power. Setting your intentions and watching them come to fruition really allows you to see how powerful you are, and how that's not to be taken lightly. So Dallas says you pronounced it correctly. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. So today we're going to be talking about how to use the full moon energy to really help you move forward in your hair journey. And you can use the energy of a full moon to help you move forward in any area. It's really a time, it's an expansive time where you kind of start to feel like areas of your life where you could be working smarter, I will say, putting more attention on those areas. Or if you use the energy of the new moon that was about 2 weeks ago, you probably are starting to see, sorry y'all, probably are starting to see that come into fruition, and it can be encouraging to help you like know that you can keep on going. So something that I recommend is that if you guys are interested in like learning more about like the phases of the moon and how does the energy really like, how can you maximize on that energy to move forward in your own life? Alex Miles on Instagram produces really great educational content around that. Like every full moon, every new moon, whenever there's something happening in the universe, she always kind of puts out information to help educate the collective. Also, I'll probably put some more people in the description box, but she is a person that I would recommend like right off the top of my head. This is definitely a topic that you can dive deep on your own and really follow what resonates with you so that you can truly learn how to harness it and allow it to come into fruition into your life. But right now we have a full moon in Leo. And if you guys know about astrology, you know that we all have a rising sign, a sun sign, which is like what everybody usually knows. Like I'm a Taurus, I was born April 25th. You have a rising sign and you have a moon sign. And my rising sign, which from what I've learned is like how you present to people maybe that you don't know, is a Leo. So I have definitely been feeling this energy, honestly, since like January. And it's just a really beautiful time to move forward. And what I feel like is a common theme right now is if you are starting to move forward in your journey, you probably starting to experience a little bit of like hate, and that is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing when you run into new problems, because that's when you learn that you're really growing. When you experience the same problems over and over again, you're like stuck in a cycle of not learning what you're supposed to learn from that issue. And when you move on to new issues, you can be thankful because you know you're elevating. Hopefully, either you're moving forward or you're moving backward, but you'll know which of those is the answer. But I find that the more you're true to yourself and the more you share like your true self, the more the more hate you get, which is very interesting. It's very interesting because but it's something to learn from. So what we're going to, I guess maybe what you guys could probably like take notes on are 3 different ways, 3 different things that you can do to use this energy. And the first way is to journal. I think journaling is a really beautiful way for you to kind of be made aware of things that you knew, but necessarily they weren't like in the forefront of your mind. Like you didn't realize that you knew them. Like when you write when you just let yourself free form write, like you kind of just say, I want to write about what's been holding me back in my life. And then you just let your hand, you don't even think about it. You just write it down. You can learn so much about what's going on internally that we often kind of block out through distractions, because it can be uncomfortable to think about. So when people feel like bored or restless or anxious, depressed, like we can look to other things outside of ourselves to kind of like numb that feeling out, like watching TV or going to talk to our friends, or maybe even kind of like emotionally dumping on someone else so that they can also feel what we're going through. And really what's going to help you move forward is sitting with that feeling to really feel it fully, to honor it fully, and to learn what you need to learn from it so that you can finally move forward. Because until you learn what you're supposed to learn, so you can arise and be what you need to, not even be what you need to be who you already are. Just find the courage to be who you already are so that you can prosper at that next level. Journaling can be very helpful with. So you can relate this to all aspects of your life, truly, but also with your hair. If you find that you have a lot of resistance around like your hair journey, maybe around goals that you've set for your hair, if you have resistance every wash day, if you find that someone says there's something special about people born in April, they are so joyous. I appreciate that. Me and my brother are both Tauruses, so we get each other. It's really nice because Tauruses, I feel like you can be very grounded, very stable, but you can also be very stubborn. Maybe, I mean, I'm a little moody sometimes. That could be my Scorpio moon, but me and my brother, we get each other. Like we get that sometimes you want that closeness and connection, and sometimes you just need your space. Like the best way that you can love me is by leaving me alone right now. So I like that me and my brother get each other in that way. But yeah, that's what I was saying. You can use journaling to help you uncover what has been holding you back in your hair journey. And often I feel that it's not just about the products or about the regimen. It can be how you feel about your hair that's holding you back, which we spoke about 2 weeks ago, about how you can deepen your self-love with your hair. But you can have self-destructive patterns when you aren't healing negative thoughts that you have about yourself. And that includes how you handle your hair. So journaling, I think, under the full moon is really wonderful because the energy supports like inner awareness, using your intuition to bring forward things that you don't necessarily need a logical explanation of. You just know. Yeah. So along with that, once you kind of journal and you figure out like, okay, what's really holding me back, you can then you can kind of rake through what you journaled about and make a list of what is no longer serving me. And I really welcome you guys to not just apply this to hair, heal in all aspects because it's all interconnected. Nothing is separate from spirit. And so when you heal in your relationship, that can also help you heal with your hair. Like say for instance, um you have a partner and you have kids and you and your partner maybe don't see eye to eye a lot of the times on how you should be spending your time when you're not with your kids. Like everybody needs time to themselves to fill their cup up. And by healing your relationship so that you guys both are mutually respective of everybody, of each person having their own one-on-one time, whenever you need to take a day to simply devote to your hair and filling your cup back up and just having like a self-care Sunday, it'll be easier and also welcomed by your partner when you are on the same page. So healing in all aspects can be really helpful. So you can write a list of what no longer serves you. And this can be thought patterns. Sorry. This can be thought patterns. It can be ideas about yourself. It can be just maybe people that you spend more time with than you should. It can be habits that you have, distractions that you indulge that keep you from maybe writing that book that you want to write or creating that YouTube channel that you want to create. Anything that does not serve who you truly are, who you desire to show the world, like who you desire to show up as in the world, is what I mean. Write a list of everything that's holding you back from that. And then underneath the full moon energy, which would be today, at least on the East Coast, this Sunday, I think around like 2:30 a.m. is when the moon entered like the full moon. So you have about 3 days to do this before the full moon energy. It's still going to be present, but just not as strong. And just take that list away from your home and burn it. It can be very, very powerful. This is all about like intention, energy, and time. You putting in this time and this energy to moving forward and releasing what no longer serves you will help you to truly break free from the patterns that have been keeping you stuck in it. I've done this for things in my business, a lot of the times for like personal things. So like one thing that I can say I did maybe a few months ago is I wanted to stop just binging TV just because, like just being on Netflix and like wasting my time and really wasting my gifts and my skills by putting it into this TV that is not filling me up. It's really taking away from me and it's really draining me. And that was something that was holding me back. And so during like a new moon or full moon ritual, I did the burning away from my home with the fire. It can be a really beautiful thing, like just having a whole like ceremony or ritual around it. And seriously, like maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, I realized like I don't even have the desire to watch TV. Like it used to be like I had to fill my time up with it. Like I felt off balance or off routine if I didn't watch at least 2 hours of TV a day. And now it's like it turns me off. Like it kind of even makes me sick sometimes. Like I'll watch it and like my head will hurt or I'll just feel like I just need to get up and do something. And I feel like just putting that intention to releasing that is what has really helped turn a lot of things around for me in my life. So burning the list away from your home, and then you can also come back to your home and clear it out of that old stagnant energy, that repetitive pattern energy, and you can clear it however you like. This is a very personal practice, and you should do it in whatever way resonates with you. What I like to do is I like to open up all my windows in sage, paying special attention to like the corners, like I'll show you guys like right here, the corner of the rooms, especially like doorways that you walk through often. So I always sage my office door pretty heavily, or like the door that my husband walks in when he comes home from work to kind of rid him of that like energy that you could carry home from work. Windows, mirrors, you guys can kind of research into this, but I like to sage and I like to clean my home. You can simply just clean your home, whatever you like to do. You can light an incense, light a candle when you come back, turn on your diffuser, what's like some aromatherapy, anything that's going to cleanse the energy, get some movement, get some dynamic energy of the wind and nature into your home. So yeah, that's a second practice that you can do to use this full moon to your advantage. And working with the universe is very, very powerful. We're all connected. The same spirit that's in me as a human being, I feel, this is a personal opinion, the same spirit that's in me as a human being is in plants. Like I can feel in nature spirit. Just like I can feel it when I meditate, or I can feel it when I'm vibrating as my truest self, or how I feel it when I connect with like an open-hearted soul, when I connect with people, even if we don't agree. Like, it's not about agreeing, it's more so just about having respect and pouring love into each other back and forth. No matter what we're talking about, I can feel God present. And so having nature in your home can help you raise the vibration and can help you to have more courage to show up as your true self. I solidly believe in the energy in the atmosphere. Absolutely. Like, seriously, I can be in a funk, and it can often happen because I work from home, so I don't really have a reason to go outside. So sometimes, like, if I stay inside all day, if I just simply step outside, my mood is lifted after 2 minutes. I could have been like sad about something. I think it's also scientifically proven how just spending time in the sun can help you raise your emotions and help minimize anxiety and depression. And there are reasons for that, I believe, that science cannot explain. Communication is the key, pray is the way. Okay, so we talked about a burning ritual, coming home and cleansing. So now resetting, like what are your intentions moving forward? So with anything, when you are looking to accomplish a goal, implementing habits or systems can often be more effective than just simply having a goal, because you don't accomplish a goal by just saying, I want X. You accomplish it by every day and or every week doing something that's going to get you one step closer to that goal. So once you realize what's been holding you back, now you want to focus on, now that I've rid myself of what was holding me back and taking up my attention, what am I going to fill that now empty time with in a way that's going to elevate me? And it's not just about you, it's about your household, it's about your family, your future family, the generations after you. It's about, I laugh because like it's just so true. Like, healing is not just about you, it has a positive effect on everyone who comes in contact with you. But what are you now going to do? So say, maybe throw out some of your goals, and then I can give a little advice if you want. It's a very personal thing. So if you guys feel inclined, you can throw it out. Something that I would say is, say that you want to really work on increasing your knowledge of your hair. Say that's your goal. I want to know my hair. So what you could do is you could make time every single wash day to have maybe just 10 to 15 minutes where you just write a little journal log about how your hair behaved that week, what products you used, how did your hair like those products, how long were you able to keep your hair moisturized, did you feel like your hair was happy, was it breaking, was it dry? Yeah, you can just write down just things that you observe about your hair. And then by putting that time and attention into learning your hair, over time, you will learn your hair and you will accomplish your goal. And also by making sure that you're not filling that 15 minutes up by just scrolling on your phone, or possibly doing something that's going to hold you back from what you truly, truly want in life. You're better for it. So Felicia says, finishing school, growing her own garden, and moving somewhere warm is a goal. I really, really love. So you could use your time to look at YouTube videos on how to grow a garden. There's so many. Epic gardening. If you Google it, it'll probably come up. They have really great videos on growing a garden. Yeah. And something else that I think can be really great for me, one of my goals is collaboration. I feel that I have invested a lot of time into growing individually and growing spiritually, like, inner, because it's all about the inside. What you feel inside is what's going to reflect back out you on the outside. And now I really feel comfortable and like called to connect more with open hearted souls. And so through that, I do have to work through just past things that have held me back in that region for whatever reason. Like, sometimes you feel like, oh, it could be, I mean, I like to stay home. So sometimes my reasoning is just like just getting out of my pajamas and going out of the house. But also like maybe feeling like you're not gonna meet someone when you go to a new event, or feeling like fear around being somewhere alone and not going with a friend. So what I like to do is, what I'm doing is every month I go to at least one event and I go by myself. I really make sure it resonates with me. I don't just go to any event. I make sure the event resonates with me. However, I just listen to my intuition of whether this is somewhere I need to be. And then I make an effort. I just make an effort to really get to know people, not necessarily make people get to know me, but to invest love and energy and attention into what other people have going on. And then naturally that usually leads to connections. And the energy of 2020 is like very quick. So right now, if you're really putting in the time to set those intentions and then making sure that you're staying disciplined and like really putting in energy to work toward that goal, like things are manifesting very, very quickly. And an event that I went to early January has already resulted in like a beautiful partnership of a like-minded person and a paid opportunity for October. So it's real. It's really real out here. And it's crazy to think of how you can invest like a small amount and really change your life. Like your life can change in an instant. Your life changes the moment you decide to change your mind, because everything that you think is what you are creating around you. Everything that you see, you have created. And so why not create what you truly want? Like you weren't given your desires and dreams to not achieve them. They were given to you specifically so you could work through and learn along your journey to make them happen. So you're not alone. Like the universe is really working with you. And when I say the universe, I mean whatever that means to you. It can be God, it can be spirit, it can be whatever you call it. That omnipresent power. So I feel like I pretty much covered, I think I pretty much covered it. I'm open to hearing what you guys have to say. It's okay, Fatima, don't worry about it. Thank you, Esther. Thank you. Y'all inspire me, honestly. Y'all inspire me to just be who I am. I'm so enjoying these lives every day. I feel that, throughout the week, it's great to talk about hair because, that's my thing. But on the weekends, I kind of want to relax and kind of chill a little bit and really kind of talk to y'all more as like, the sisterhood, not just teach. I want to be able to actually have a discussion. And so that's what this is. That's what this is about today. Priscilla says, oh my God, yes, what you put out in the universe is what you get. So let's put out positivity. I agree. These lives are so pure and intimate. I love them. I would love to go to a natural hair event. You should go. There are so many. And I feel, like the prices vary. There's a really great one in DC, the Ubiquitous hair event. I'm not sure what it's called, but the Ubiquitous Expo, that's what it's called. That one's great. Of course, the World Natural Hair Show in Atlanta. Yeah, they're all over now. You're so welcome, Felicia. I'm so glad. So, let's see. What else can we talk about? Hair for thought. Tina says you should make a calendar for us to follow daily, weekly, and monthly. For me, it would help me focus more on my hair goals. I love your energy. Hope this makes sense. Yeah, it does make sense. I have my hair goal guide that really does help you break down like your weekly, monthly, quarterly hair regimen. And it's also like journaling, it's mindset infused with like hair knowledge. But things are so personal that sometimes I wonder, like something like that, how could I make a calendar around that? So that is giving me some hair for thought. I really feel the sisterhood in these lives. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. I do. I really appreciate you guys' intention in these lives. Yes. Okay. So, Capturing Beauty asked me about trimming during moon cycles. I personally don't adhere to that just because I just don't. I never have, and my hair has been fine. So I don't really focus so much on trimming during moon cycles, but I'm sure there's like places on Google that you could like look up and learn about it. So, how I feel about doing things like, making sure you don't do things during certain like celestial moments, like when things are happening with the cosmos, is if it resonates with you, definitely, you want to follow the guidelines per se. But if it doesn't, I feel that really your intention is what's most important, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Like, your heart, what has been told to you to get done, and you can follow that, and you will be protected if you're adhering to your intuition. If you believe that you have guides, or even like just the assistance of your ancestors, like if you're following your own path, you'll be fine, basically, is how I feel about it. Sam K says, my goal is to get to know God and to be able to feel his presence. That's beautiful. That's a really beautiful goal. I pray that I'm sending the vibrations and the love, and the energy that kismet situations will happen in your life that allow you to get closer to that. Like, people will be brought into your life to help you learn about that. Resources will be brought to your attention, because that's important. Like, when you have your intuition and your inner awareness, whew, can't nobody tell you nothing, like nothing. Because you're just following what God has for you. And if you're doing that, you're golden. Everything will be taken care of. Okay. All right. So I don't have anything else to talk about, and I don't want to force anything. I feel like we really did talk about what we needed to talk about today. So on Monday, we're going to be started. On Monday, we're going to be going back to 6 p.m. And I haven't decided what we're going to be talking about Monday. So just stay tuned to my Instagram and YouTube stories about that. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And the last thing that I want to say is to really use your intuition and to do what works best for you. So you don't have to do everything that I outlined in this video. You can add a little something extra. And maybe later down the line, I'll share some of the extra things you can add. But for right now, I think we got like a pretty good basis. So thank you so much, Lakeisha. Julie, you'll be able to watch it back over. Don't worry. Yes, Priscilla, I agree about people coming in lives for reasons and seasons, and you can't fight the flow of anything. Everything is in motion. Yes. Perfect. Capturing beauty. Okay, perfect. All right, you guys, I will see you later. I hope you have a wonderful, love-filled Sunday. Love on yourself today. Love on yourself today, and don't let a hater tell you nothing. Nothing. Bye, Instagram.